How are you doing on this journey of living these 9 rules to living joy? So today in Living Joy, we are on Rule 8, serve. There are so many ways that we can serve one another in our day-to-day life, in our church, in our community. Service is such an important part of everything. And as we get into Lent, we're going to talk even about how we grow in our love of Jesus and we get to know him and we love him. And that by loving him and knowing him, we are called forth to serve one another. It's a part of our journey. And so for this rule, I invited a couple to come and visit with me about how they serve. They're going to share with you their own life of service, what they do, how they do it, the things they're passionate about, what are the things that bring them joy. And that is what they go out and do to serve others or to be with others. And so as you listen to their story, think about your own passions. What are the things that you love to do? And how can you allow those to be of service to others as well? And so now I introduce to you Bill and Connie Gorius.
So I think service started for me when we moved to Ankeny from Eastern Iowa, and we started coming back to the church, to OLIH, and the people here, and I wanted to get involved and start doing more. And that's when we both became Eucharistic ministers. I joined Catholic Daughters, try to help out with anything here at the church that we can. We both are very involved in CEW when we were able to have that.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, I might have started another time for you. I'm not sure.
Yeah, mine was more pretty much my whole adult life. As soon as I became old enough, my dad was a fireman, and as soon as I became old enough to get on, I became a fireman. So I was always giving back to the community there, felt very good about what I was doing there, EMT, all of it. And when we moved over here, I retired from the fire department in Eastern Iowa, talked to Ankeny Fire about getting on here, but what they required for volunteer part-time was more than what I could do with my regular job.
Mm-hmm.
So I always felt that wanting to do more. We started coming to OLIH, like Connie said, and I got involved in the nights. Somebody sent out an email one time to their church email and said, hey, they're having a joining meeting, and I'm like, well, maybe the nights is. I don't know that much about them, but I'm going to go check it out. And it was, immediately there was guys were talking to me and stuff like that, and from there got into CEW, and that just exploded our faith and our want to do more.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely the Eucharistic ministers, now training to be a Stephen minister.
Mm-hmm.
It's like I say it a lot. I have a friend, Daryl, that I say he's Jesus and I'm Peter, and he's always pulling me out of the boat into uncomfortable situations, but I grow every time he does it. So it's been a huge deal there.
Probably our most long-standing service is our annual event where Bill and I are Santa's helpers. We weren't able to have children of our own, and about 16 years ago, we were asked if we would do this, and we were very skeptical about doing it, but we did, and now we look forward to it every year, being able to bring joy to all of those kids. We even get to see it on the parents' faces, so we enjoy it very much. And
Yeah.
and like I said, every year we think, oh, we're going to retire, or we're going to say no, we're not going to do as many visits. And every year we can't say no, and we just keep going. So we love it.
It's a very busy 3 weeks. We've been contacted clear back in August for dates because people don't want to get left out. We do home visits, stuff like that. The
it's
true
awesome.
believers are the ones that completely make it all worth it. The suits are very hot. It's very uncomfortable being in them, but I'll tell you what, it's amazing when you watch the kids that really believe that you are Santa and she is Mrs. Claus, and they hug you and they whisper in your ear and they got stuff for the reindeers, and and they give you notes and cookies and all that, and it's but you have to be quick in your thoughts because they will ask some very tough questions, like, where do you put the reindeer? Where's the reindeer at? Well, we can't fly over Ankeny except during Christmas Eve, so we park at the airport and borrow a car, and you don't really want to lie to them, but you don't want to lose that magic that of the believing in Santa, and it's between that and what we do at the church, it's so rewarding for us.
It's very fulfilling.
And we call them our kids because, not having kids, this is, and
we watched a lot of children from a very young age to graduate from high school.
Yes.
And it's kind of sad when they will look at us at church and you can just see it on their face like, oh, now I know who you are.
And I've walked up to a couple of them once they get into that age and I'll say, you used to sit on my lap, and they it's quite hilarious because some of them, they have no idea,
Right.
And it's just, it's part of the cool thing. And then, kind of stepping back to the Eucharistic minister thing, we were doing it when we had the body and the blood, and now just the body for now, to realize that you're holding Jesus Christ in your hands and sharing it with the other people at church. It's amazing. It is an amazing thing. And I can't believe everybody wouldn't want to do it, So, sorry, I get gets me going.
I know.
But
so that's what we do in our service.
So tell me a little bit more about what you do with the groups that you're involved with.
Okay. With Catholic Daughters, we do fundraising things, and a lot of that money will go to women's shelters to help those people and that need it.
Yeah.
Dorothy's House. There's a lot of other places that we do help as well. We do an event every year. It's called Pack a Purse. And we bring empty backpacks, empty purses that we don't need anymore. And then we bring all kinds of things, Kleenexes, pads of paper, shampoos, lotions, toothbrushes, everything. We have our meeting, and then we all get up and we pack a purse. And then we take them to all the shelters. And a lot of times women leave in a hurry. They're not able to take anything with them. So we're able to give them a purse, and it's got something in there. It's got a toothbrush and some toothpaste and a comb, so that they feel like they have something they can hang on to.
Right.
Other things we'll do is have a bake sale. We purchase books for the religious education classes. It's fun.
Definitely. And Connie, I see you in a kitchen a lot.
Yeah, I'm in the kitchen a lot. Yes, I'm in the kitchen a lot. We're part of a couple of email groups, I guess you call them, and we help donate food once a month to 2 different places now for meals. So they'll send out an email, this is our menu, and you kind of reply back with, okay, I'll bring the dessert for 40 or the salad for 20 or something like that. So it's just our way of of giving back. We're blessed to have food on our table every evening,
Right.
and so we've just decided that that's something that we want to do.
Very good.
So yeah,
Thanks.
yes.
Yeah. I guess for me, the getting involved with the nights, I just had no idea how much the nights do. You know, when COVID hit, we started a helpline,
Yes.
and we've done probably over 3,000 hours of service helping people, from doing snow to fixing decks to raking up leaves.
Repairing the toilet.
Yeah, and we're always looking for more guys to come work with us. It's a men's organization, and it's amazing what we do. And then I've gotten to spin off into several Bible study groups. There's one on Sunday night, there's one on Saturday, there's pretty much one about any time you would like to get involved. But we've done a lot of the Ascension Press, Jeff Cavins. You know, through that I've got to meet Jeff Cavins. To me, it so much fills what I was looking for as far as giving back. And it just, I feel being closer to what we're called to do.
Yeah.
You know, the 2 first commandments, you know, that's exactly what we're supposed to be doing. And I feel like that helps me do what I want to do, you know? So, yeah, and like she said, we get very involved with, not only through her study groups, but through the ones I've been in, Catholic Worker House, St. Joe's. We're doing meals there. I've been up there a couple times, and if you ever want to be humbled about what you have, is come help serve a meal at Catholic Worker House.
Right.
Those people are so nice, and I didn't understand what they called living poor, or basically they have enough for rent and that, but nothing else. They can't even feed themselves. So it's so amazing to talk to those people while you're serving them. They're all super nice, super wonderful to talk to, and it's a very amazing experience, and we'll
Very
definitely,
humbling.
yeah,
Very humbling.
but-
Definitely.
Yeah.
yeah. So it's really, for me, it's really filled a faith pull that I've had, and now with Stephen Ministry, I'm looking forward to even doing more. But the more I do, the more I feel like I want to do. It's like you get comfortable, and you want to expand. You want to keep stretching out, and you know. So I was always looking for something else, and I keep looking, and now Stephen Ministry. So I'm anxious to see where that takes me. You know.
Yeah.